Hey there, it's Dr. Drdreya. This is the 34th episode of Dr. Drdreya, Cybergal for Jesus, Words of Encouragement, or WOE. The objective of this 34th video is to continue sharing some of the lessons I've been learning during my present promised land using the biblical book of Joshua as a key navigational aid as I experience the manifested promises of God in this season of my life's journey. Okay, so it's nearing the end of February 2024, and by way of recap, I've discussed Joshua chapters 1 and 2 and WOE episodes 28 through 33. My aim is to walk through the entire book of Joshua, which is comprised of 24 chapters by or before the end of 2024. So let's continue to get into it by looking at Joshua chapter 3. As I mentioned in WOE episode 31, in this season of my life's journey, I sense God's Holy Spirit is encouraging me to keep walking in faith, even as He leads me further into His promises. And even if this means believing God will stop a downward flowing river like the Jordan, so that I can continue to walk and experience the great and precious promises, aka my promised land, that God has for me. Shout out to The Truth and Limo Blaze, as this kind of supernatural forward movement reminds me of their song Bridges. Still, the verses in this chapter that minister to me the most include Joshua chapter 3, verses 5 and 9, which state respectively. Joshua told the people, "Consecrate yourselves, because the Lord will do wonders among you tomorrow." Then Joshua told the Israelites, "Come closer and listen to the words of the Lord your God." Perhaps now, as a maturing believer, I more readily recognize that as I grow in my faith walk/faith life, sometimes God is wanting me to consecrate myself prior to Him revealing Himself to me in a new and different way. In my study of the word consecrate, I discovered consecration is tied to sanctification, in which case it refers to the process of gradual purification from sin and progressive spiritual growth. Shout out to Logos Bible Resources, specifically the Lexham Bible Dictionary. So the key points of this Navigating the Promised Land lesson is that even though God has been leading me to impossible looking situations that very well may look like the Jordan, I can believe that as I undergo the gradual purification from sin, which is simply defined as human activity that is contrary to God's will, again, shout out to the Lexham Bible Dictionary, God can and will do wonders and draw me closer to Him so that I am positioned to listen to His voice. Until next time, it's Dr. Drdreya encouraging us to continue to reflect Jesus even in these cyber streets.